Hi, my name is John Horodyski, and we are here at Henry Stewart Dam, New York City, September 2022, and I'm joined by my friend and dam colleague, Dr. Reem El Asaleh. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Welcome to Henry Stewart Dam, New York City.
Yay.
This is your first physical in-person conference.
Yes, it is.
What's your impressions? How are you feeling?
It's amazing impression. It's amazing. This is one of the welcoming and the best conferences that I ever attend so far.
Really?
The community is really welcoming. Everyone is like saying hi, wanna just talk and speak, and I'm actually learned so much from so many people, and it's the best experience I had ever.
We're on day two, busy day one. There's still more to do on day two. Any takeaways, any learnings, any new inspirations that you've heard and seen?
Everyone has like an inspiration. I love all the panels that I have attended, and especially the bake-off yesterday. It was wonderful. It's really nice. I love the experience of having like one scenario and having the competition between different vendors and actually having the consultant feedbacks. I love that. I love this kind of interaction of that.
It's an annual tradition to have the dam bake-off, and I'm glad it's back again.
It is. And it's actually break the sense of like the normal conference way of just having presentation and stuff. It's a diverse, so I really love that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, first time Henry Stewart, the theme is digital asset management. How did you even get into this excellent field of digital asset management? What's your dam story?
My dam story. So my dam story actually back to 10 years ago. So my background is in computer science, and my PhD is in imaging science and paper engineering. I have been teaching at the Toronto Metropolitan University for 10 years, so my story actually started once I joined. I teach at the program called the Graphics Communication Management Program, which is part of the Creative School, part of the Toronto Metropolitan University. So the Graphics Communication Management is the program that teaches, it's a fourth-year program, teaches technology in printing, packaging, business management courses. So we come from a creative background.
Nice.
I taught a course. It used to be named as Advanced Management course. So we teach the workflow and asset management technology from the management perspective.
Excellent.
And then a couple of years after that, we actually implement a new curriculum. And now we have one course about asset management. It's called the Asset Management for Graphics Communication. So I taught that course. It's a fourth-year course, and it's amazing. And so my experience with them is come from the educational background.
So what makes your course so damn special?
It's special because it's one of the kind for the way that we teach it. It's special because my students, they are not come from a library background.
Correct.
Or information science background. They are creative, which means that they have taken a couple of courses. Like they know what the media, different media is. They know what's management is, so they are creative. And then I'm just adding one more thing, one more piece of the puzzle, as you can say. And it's special because also in 12 weeks, my students learn about them from both ends. They learn about it from the back end and the front end. So in the lecture, we teach all the fundamentals about them from, name it, everything. IT infrastructure, metadata, secure, right management, and management perspective. And then in the lab, the students are working in a group. They select an imaginary company, and then they build their asset for that imaginary company from the back end. So they have to think about taxonomy, metadata, permission, all of that, naming convention, and all of that. And then the second project, they have to actually, we switch the group. So each group will have to evaluate the other group down.
Oh, I like that.
And then they have also, at the same time, they have to build, they have to use it. They have to build a marketing campaign of their new company based on that. And then they have to present. So we did something really unique last year. We had a panel, we have a judging panel consist of a DAM professional. They attended the presentation, and actually they grade the student presentation, and it was really great. Great experience.
That does make it quite special, actually, for an educational course.
It is.
So with that teaching and your involvement in the digital asset management community, what are the types of challenges that you are seeing in the community, you know, practitioners, professionals?
Yeah, I think the kind of challenges that I face, I hear the same challenges also from people who actually practice the DAM challenges. So I have a couple of challenges. Number one, the lack of the learner resources. So I learned them by myself. You keep hearing the same thing over and over. I had to actually dig into multiple vendor websites or Wikipedia at some points, and trying to just grab the pieces and build a course. I know that there are a couple of books that are available, but they are either focused on one area over the others. So I had to grab multiple books in order to get my course, and I don't want to dig into in depth. I want to give the fundamental formulas, something to let them ready when they go to the workplace. So that one. The other challenge, because in Canada, it was really hard to get a community or to find people to come and be guest speakers, because I didn't know who else was there. And why we really like the idea of having guest speaker, because when you bring the life experience connected with the fundamental, this is get more useful information and add more value to the information. So community, that was the other thing. The challenge, I come from the academic background, so we do research in a different way. I recently was the supervisor of a master's student who did research on the ROI for DAM. And as part of the research, you have to conduct a literature review.
Of course, yeah.
And the literature review need to have, the paper need to be conducted or known in really good journals. So we do it in a different way. And there is a lack of that. So here you go. Those are my challenges.
Well, and then, and speaking to that sort of thing, in terms of why is DAM education so important?
It is.
We need it.
Yes, you need that an education. Now, everything starts with an education. Even if you purchase a new software, or if you buy even a phone, you need to get some kind of training or education in order to make sure that you actually use all the features of that. So imagine you are dealing with a software, an asset that's worth a lot of money.
Absolutely.
So you need to make sure that the people who's going to actually use it or test it, or at some point will be part of the team who's going to think or plan for the DAM, have a proper education of that. And then with the proper education and with the information that we brought with the people, we actually speed up the force.
Yeah.
So rather than spending the time just educating people and then get into the place, I have people ready for you. They have that information, so that's just give them the chance.
They're ready to go.
Ready to go.
So with that inspiration, how do you see the future of DAM education? Do you see, could it be different? Could it change?
I believe we already living in the future. And specifically, I want to say that this is one good or positive thing about COVID, is opening the virtual learning experience. And to me, directed to me specifically, I actually was connected to Henry Stewart when we started the COVID, and I was fortunate that almost all the event or most of the workshop was free virtual, and it was easy for me to get in.
Sure.
So I actually attended almost every single course event you can think of. Henry Stewart, I did that for over 2 years.
I love that. That's excellent.
And it was massive, and it's actually really helped forming my my course. So. And you can see the importance of DAM education from the number of workshops that is available everywhere, virtually everywhere. So I think that we are already living in the future.
And it kind of built community as well, right?
It
Even
is.
though we were,
It is.
those were virtual times.
It is.
It still built community in some ways.
It is.
Right?
Yeah, that's really helpful.
So to sort of play off on what's missing, what's the future, what do you think might be missing in DAM education right now?
Two things. The learning resources, having a good learner resources so that anyone who is going to just start with the DAM journey have that. So that's really important, providing a good learning resources for people. That's the thing. And then there is a lack of the connection between the DAM professional and researcher and scholar and students.
Nice.
So this is really good. Something missing. And I hope that there will be more of that connection that's happened. And we as a researcher, we can help you as an industry to tackle challenges in a different way. So why don't you use our skill? So that's missing.
And introduce new topics.
And introducing new topics.
You and I were just on a panel on metadata, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and
Exactly.
accessibility. And the Henry Stewart events can include new content as we go and evolve and change, etc.
That's it, exactly. Yeah. And we provided resources for the audience, so...
And you saw the reaction of the audience.
Exactly.
They were very excited to get some of that little educational
because
snippets.
People want it.
People want the education.
People want it.
So then what's your wishes for the future?
My wishes...
For DAM education.
My DAM wishes would be more opportunity for connection between the student and the industry. Like, I'm so happy about the new program that Henry Stewart did, which is the Future Digital Leader program, which allow my student to get into this program. My student over the 2 years, they learned so much. They were so happy about building that connection between what they learn and actually seeing the actual people who's doing this. And they were like asking questions. They were really amazed. So more of this.
More of that.
More of this kind of connection. So that's my DAM wishes for now.
I think those are really good DAM wishes for the future.
Yes.
I concur. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you at another Henry Stewart event.
Me too. Me too.
Los Angeles, New
We
York,
never know.
London.
Never know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.